Everyone ready? All right, let's start with the opening statement.
Yeah, really disappointed. Really good football team right there. I tip my hat to Coach Dez and those guys, man. They're a really good football team with a really good quarterback. They were exactly what we said they were all week. Disappointed we weren't able to make the plays to win the game. Some critical turning points. Thought we got behind early, battled back. Thought we played with a lot of energy and passion defensively. Thought we fit the run so much better versus a team that really runs the football well. Thought we tackled so much better. We played really good red zone defense, holding them to field goals, which is what we wanted to do. We looked defensively like we wanted to look when the year started. We got back. We battled back into it. We had a chance to really win the middle eight right there. We scored in the middle eight at the end of the first half, and then we stopped them on their 2-minute drill drive, and then we get the ball back, and man, we make the fake punt. And, we're in position right there to take a lead, and we get the holding call, which was tough. And, so then we stop them, we get the ball back, and, we convert the third down where we got the illegal formation call. We'll have to see that on tape. We've not done that. I don't have to see it on tape. But those are two critical turning points. We get the fake punt right there. I think we're in position to take the lead. We get the third down right there, down one score. We're at midfield and driving and functioning and moving. We've got to get to where we make those plays. Obviously disappointed that we didn't. Whatever we did to get the penalties, and then wasn't able to score again late to cut it back to a one-score game. We didn't turn the ball over till the last possession when we were in desperation mode, so we played much better from the standpoint of turning the ball over. Thought we played good in the kicking game. And JQ, boy, had a chance to return a kick right there that would have been big. It's been disappointing. We can't get Ty Mims going in the punt return game. Nobody will punt to him, which is smart by them. Just disappointed we didn't get to win. And that's a good football team, really good football team. Got a lot of respect for them. Thought we were right there with them. We make one or two more plays. We're right there. We got to get to where we make those plays. So we'll go back to work on Monday. We're 0-1 in the league, and I think there's some things. We'll have some guys back next week that didn't play this week, and that'll be good too. So with that, I'll open it up.
Will, it seemed like the glaring number tonight was the time of possession and
the
amount of plays your defense was on the field. I mean, can you speak to, kind of like you mentioned, how well the defense played, what they were doing to disrupt UL, but at the same time, it seemed like the offense just could never find its momentum, especially that first half.
Yeah. 1 of 8 on third down causes your defense to be out there a lot, and they were 7 of 16 on third down. They're a really good offense. They're the number one offense in this league. We held them to 23 points. We will take that. We had our chances to stop them, maybe some more, but that's a great offensive football team. I mean, I think that's by far their lowest point total this year. Thought we did a good job of getting in the red zone and holding them to field goals. So I was pleased with that effort. I was pleased with the way we fit our gaps. I was pleased with the way we tackled. Offensively, we got to get it fixed. We can be better than that. We need to score more points than that, and it's a total deal from everywhere, and that's something that we got to fix, and we'll continue to do that. I was the big point of emphasis all week was not turning the football over. That's something we didn't do, I guess, to the last play of the game, and you can see when we don't turn the football over and we allow our special teams to work and allow our defense to work and not give them great field position, allows us to play better defense and play better total football. And, we're 0-1. We lost to a really good football team. They played better than us. I take credit for that. I think we've got a chance right here. If we can keep playing defense like that, keep playing a kicking game like that, and get this offense going, I think we're going to have a chance to make a run right here down the stretch.
Coach, that's unnecessary, unsportsmanlike penalty on the punt return. How do you think that kind of maybe halted the comeback? You think?
I'll have to see it on tape. I'll have to see it on tape.
Coach, you had a big decision to make there in the fourth quarter, 4th and long.
Yeah.
Backed up. Can you talk
Yeah.
about what went into that decision?
Yeah, it was 4th and 12. Don't think we'd been dropped back, executing our drop back game very well. I thought we'd be putting ourselves in a position where we were at a major disadvantage right there. If you go for it and you don't get it, the game's over right then and there. I've always been a believer that you extend the game as long as you can. We had 1 timeout plus the 2-minute timeout, so we had 2 timeouts left when you count both of those. And, if you punt it, they may muff the punt. You punt it down there, you have a chance to create a turnover and flip field position. And I just thought extend the game with 2 time stoppages right there. If we could get them to go 3 and out, we get the ball back. We're going to get the ball back in much better field position. We'll go in 2-minute drill and score. Our 2 touchdown drives when we were playing with tempo anyway. I thought that was when we were at our best. So we score, and depending on how much time, we probably go out the onside kick. But no, I contemplated going for it. But all in all, I always think you extend the game and give your team life for as long as you can. And, if you convert the 4th and 12 right there, which would have been a big disadvantage situation for us, you're still a long way away. There's still a lot of football left to be played. And I've been a part of many games where you punt that ball and they muff the punt and you get it, or you punt it down there and you force a fumble and you get it. So all in all, we chose to punt. I chose to punt.
Coach, what's how is the offensive line handling the quarterback system? I mean, are they focused on just the scheme, or do you have them playing together with different single quarterbacks?
We only played 1 quarterback tonight.
I know that, but I'm just saying over the past, if they,
Man, they run the plays we call with whatever quarterback that's in.
You seem to be choosing carefully what you don't say about the penalties tonight.
Yep.
Is that it? But there's clearly a feeling there. Is that like kind of just almost like a nutshell of what this season is like? Is like your defense played very well tonight.
Mm-hmm.
You talked about how you guys did some other good things tonight, but then there was just that other thing, and it's just like almost every time you look up, it's something else that is keeping you guys from being able to get over the hump, I guess.
Yeah.
Is that kind of how you feel?
Well, I think we're right at the top of the hump. I think getting over the hump is the hardest step, because you pulled that weight all the way up the hill and now you're at the top. I think we're going to get over that hump. I think we're going to get over that hump very soon. And, we certainly know that we've got to move the ball and score more than what we're doing. We're fixing to do that. Our season is right in the middle. We're 0-1 in the league. We've got a great opportunity over the next week, because we just want to go 1-0 each week. We're going to get back to work, and we can go 1-0. And I mean, if we don't turn the football over, and we play defense like that, we're going to be in every game the rest of this year. Just like I said 2 weeks ago, if we will not turn it over and get back to playing defense, we're going to be in every game the rest of the year. We've got some things we can fix. I think when you get some guys back healthy that are explosive, I think that's going to help us and offensively. But we've got to do a better job of execution and coaching and all those things, and we will.
Coach, Tate looked pretty sharp tonight, especially in that first half. What were your thoughts on his responses?
I thought he played really good. I did. He was 15 of 21. There's a few times I thought he could have moved around in the pocket and saved us right there. I thought there were some pocket movement things he could have done. He's not 100% either. I think in another week, our quarterback room is going to be much, much more healthy. All 3 of them have lower extremity injuries, which limits their movement, which hurts us offensively because we can't use all of our quarterback movement stuff. I think in a week we'll be able to add that element back to our offense, which is a major part of our offense. We're excited about that part.
Coach, the losses kind of keep stacking up. This is 3 in a row, and obviously the fan base tonight not happy with the result. How's the kind of pressure to keep building for you guys, you think, with each game?
Yeah, well, I'm probably the most unhappy. I hate losing more than any human being that God's ever created. But we're 0-1 in the league. We've got 7 more games left. We're fixing to win some football games, okay? And that's fixing to happen. And we're right there at it. We're going to continue to work. We know what it takes to win football games. You saw some of that tonight. There's some other areas that we've got to get fixed, and it's going to get fixed. It's got to get fixed, and it's going to get fixed. And but no, I certainly understand the frustration. I'm upset that we're not winning too. Right? I'm upset that we're at the point we're at. All right, we need to win some football games. This is Southern Miss. All right, this is a great place that's got everything you need to win football games. We've built this program back. We've recruited well. We've built the roster back. It's time to win, and we need to get that going and start winning some football games.
Maybe it's just a case where two different teams, but I am curious how you guys maybe draw similarity from last season. Maybe learn from those lessons.
Yeah, in college football nowadays, you got a new team every year. It's always been that way, but it's more than ever now. We're 0-1 in our league versus a really good football team that has played really well this year. They played better than us tonight. I tip my hat to them. There's some things we did well, some things we got to fix, and we can fix them. And we're excited about what's in front of us. And we're going to get back to work and get going. And we're going to finish. I'm not even going to say we're going to finish out this year. We're trying to go 1-0 each week, and we're going to get back to work this week to do that.
Anything else for Coach? Thanks, Coach.
I appreciate it, guys.
Trey, what was it just kind of, or what's it like as a defense when you guys are on the field as much as you were tonight? Towards the end, does fatigue stack up? I mean, how do you guys kind of stay together?
Playing 4 quarters of football, fatigue always becomes a problem, but I don't think it was a big issue. Coach Hall does a great job getting us ready throughout the week to play 4 full quarters of football, So coming late in the game, late in the 4th quarter, when fatigue starts to become a problem, it's not really much of a problem for us because we prepare for things of that sort.
Coach just sat here and said we are going to win some football games. He said we're going to get over the hump. We're at the top of the hump. We just got to get over it. It's going to happen. Do you share his confidence?
100%. Today I feel like today kind of got away from us. Played well on defense, played pretty good on offense. It was just the little things, A couple penalties hurt us, but like I said, it's just the little things, that we could come back and fix on Monday. Like I heard Coach say, we're trying to get 1% better every week, really 1% better every day. So we're coming back Monday ready to go to work.
Coach said as well, this is how they wanted the defense to play at the start of the year. You guys keep playing this way, what's kind of the belief that you can, accomplish those goals?
Definitely, tonight defense, we took a big step. We only gave up 2 touchdowns. They got in the red zone, 2 touchdowns, 3 field goals. So I feel like that was pretty good defense, compared to the other weeks. We came a long way, but we still got a long way to go. And back to work on Monday.
What would you point to the reason for that switch between the Jacksonville State game and now on the defensive side?
Just turned up the intensity at practice, playing like we know we're capable of playing. Everybody doing their 111. I sat here a couple weeks ago and said everybody just needs to do their job, and that was a big case tonight. Everybody was doing their 111. There was a couple plays where somebody may have been big misplaced, and that's what led to their big plays or whatever. But for the most part, everybody was doing their job, and if we can just keep doing that consistently, you'll get better defense every week.
During that bye week, how do you think the team is trying to come together, obviously, to just kind of avoid the similarities from last season, that long losing streak throughout the year?
Leadership. Having a leader step up, making this more of a, trying to help Coach Hall out, trying to make this a player-led team, having the leaders come out, lead practice how it's supposed to be led, have the intensity where it's supposed to be, and just practicing how we're supposed to be practicing every day.
And Trey, obviously, with everything going on, how does Coach Hall just kind of keep the morale up for you guys, because all you guys are still kind of together like a brotherhood. I'm curious how that kind of goes, how he kind of keeps everything together.
Yeah, Coach Hall's a great coach. He comes in every day with the mentality of get to work, you know, and that rubs off on the rest of the team. So when we come in, even after, regardless of what happened on the weekend, Coach Hall is ready to get to work. So the rest of the team is ready to get to work.
Any other questions? All right, thanks, Trey.
Thank you.
How y'all doing?
All right, we'll start with questions for Kenyon.
Kenyon, UL dominated time of possession today. I think they ran double the amount of plays you guys ran in offense. I guess kind of in the two drives that you guys scored, what was the formula that you guys were kind of missing for most of the game? What worked in those two drives that seemed to be missing for the rest of the night?
I don't know. I just think at the end of the day, every play just come down to execution. Like, you know, from the O-line, receivers, you know, everybody got to be on the same page. So the execution got us in the end zone, you know, and they held the ball a little bit. But, yeah, that's all I really got for real. I'm sorry.
You know, just during that bye week, I wonder how long it kind of felt for you guys. I remember after that loss, Coach Hall said, obviously, after something like that, we want to go out and just play right away, flush it. But
Yes, sir.
during the bye week, what was kind of the process like for you guys to come back together and really just kind of be the best version you guys can put out there?
I mean, it's simple. It's just go out there and practice, you know, 110% every time. Coming off a tough loss, you know, like you said, yes, we were ready to get back on that field Saturday, but at the same time, we had to figure ourselves out first before we, you know, could try to continue the process, you know, that we're going through. But we came back. We went to practice Tuesday, Thursday. We went to work, and that was it.
Coach Hall said, you know, the defense played the way they've been waiting on it,
Yeah.
waiting for it to play
Correct, yes, sir.
all season. He said that one of the primary objectives for the offense tonight was to not turn the ball over. You pretty much did that, except for the very, very late in the game.
Yes, sir.
Is it frustrating when you do those things and yet it still doesn't, you know, pay off?
Yes, sir. I mean, it's definitely frustrating. You know, I felt like we were pretty sound on offense. Defense stepped up. You know, defense always come ready to play. So, you know, I just feel like, you know, sometimes everything just don't go your way. You know what I'm saying? So, I don't really have an explanation for that. You know, it's just they were just a better team tonight. Yes, sir.
Any other questions? All right, thanks, Kenyon.
All right, y'all have a blessed